September 17, 2015, saw the Nevada National Guard's third annual celebration of Diversity Day at the Air National Guard Base Firehouse in Reno. Diversity Day is a young but proud tradition for the Nevada Guard when it takes time to recognize the different cultures that make up its ranks and contribute to its mission readiness.
There's an appreciation and a recognition that diversity is a strength for us as opposed to something that we have to do. It's also an acknowledgement that it brings out the best of who we are.
Attendees visited several cultural exhibits throughout the firehouse and voted for their favorites. Improving on previous years, Diversity Day 2015 reached a new record high in the number of displays, 23 in all, with the addition of 5 new exhibits representing the Philippines, Russia, the UK, Ethiopia, and India. As always, a couple of the most fun aspects of Diversity Day were international food samplings and the entertainment. This year's Diversity Day also featured a new record high in the number of cultural entertainment performances than ever before. During the celebration, the Nevada Guard hosted a special delegation representing the islands of Tonga, Fiji, Nauru, and Papua New Guinea. The Nevada Guard has already been state partners with the Kingdom of Tonga's military for a little over a year and is now working to extend that relationship into a regional partnership that will include some of Tonga's neighbors in the Pacific. Nevada's partnership with Tonga has already yielded benefits for the Silver State in seeing some new solutions for old problems.
If an American or an Australian's driving a 5-ton truck with a bunch of guys in the back of the truck and they get stuck in the mud, what do? They get on the radio, they call for 2 more trucks. One to pull the truck out, to take it back to get work on, the other truck to load up the guys and take them down to wherever they go. What you'll find in Tonga is if they get that same truck stuck, they just get the guys out of the back, push it out of the mud and keep going. So it's just that diversity of thought. The great British statesman Churchill, he said when you're out of money you have to think. You know, well, guess what? We're all out of money now. You know, with sequestration, continuing resolutions and stuff like that. So we're going to have to start thinking for a living. And who better to teach us than our South Pacific and all the other countries out there that can teach us how to do a little bit better job with a little bit less. And so that's why diversity for me. You know, and besides, it's just the right thing to do.
Later that afternoon, after all the ballots were counted, Mexico placed third. Last year's defending champion, Argentina, took second place, and the first place winner was Tonga, edging out Argentina by just 1 vote. The military has always reflected certain aspects of the civilian population it's recruited from, and so there was a time when the military wasn't that concerned about diversity. But times change. Promoting diversity and inclusion is more than just an awareness of the differences that make us stronger. In the Nevada Guard, diversity and inclusion are force multipliers. The Nevada Guard holds events like Diversity Day to remind ourselves that while we rely on the strengths that come from our diversity, that other force multiplier, inclusion, is what focuses all those strengths towards a common goal.
Inclusion is extremely important to us. The Army and the Air Force and the military in general is really the melting pot of America.
Today's military is made up of a wide variety of people from all walks of life, and sometimes the only thing those people have in common is written above their left breast pocket. When soldiers and airmen understand that they matter and that their differences contribute to making their team stronger and better, that's when the Guard really benefits from getting their full talents and their best efforts towards accomplishing the mission. Reporting for the 106th Public Affairs Detachment, I'm Army Staff Sergeant Shane Klostinski.